Hi, my name's Kaylee. I'm a physical therapist and yoga teacher, and I am so excited to be getting you moving and feeling good in your body. Today is lesson 2 flow. So we're taking all of the 10 postures that we've learned in lesson 1 and lesson 2 and combining them into a sweet little yoga flow so that we can get moving, feel good and confident in our first in-person yoga class. We're going to come to the top of our mat. We're going to enter in Tadasana. So talk about the position of Tadasana. All 4 corners of the feet pressing down into the ground. Lift the knees up, engage the quads. This is lifting and addressing the engagement of the glutes. If your chest is lifted, think about closing the space between the ribs and the hips so that our belly can be engaged. Gaze is soft and strong forward as the crown of the head lifts up. On your inhale, you're going to reach the arms up over the head. Connect the palms. Exhale the hands through heart center. One more. Inhale, arms reach up over the head. Exhale, hands to heart center. From this position, we're going to lean forward like staff pose, but it's a forward fold towards the ground. So hinging at the hips the same way you do with the legs on the ground. We're going to reach towards the ground. Good. Bend your knees and then straighten them. 1. Bend your knees and straighten them. 2. And on your next knee bend, you're going to go ahead and sink the hips towards the ground. Moving towards staff pose, reach the legs out long. Arms reach up over the head. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Point the toes, and the crown of the head reaches forward. Creating this nice diagonal with your body. The crown of the head is reaching forward. The shoulders are reaching down the spine. We're going to roll all the way onto our back. Return towards an upright position. Arms reach out nice and long. Slowly, you can scoot yourself forward if you think you're going to hit the top of the mat. And then slowly bring each vertebrae down to the ground. Arms can reach up overhead if you've got space. And exhale the hands down by your side. Palms are facing up towards the sky. Toes are pointing up towards the sky, so we're engaging the backs of the legs. This is a Tadasana on your back. Interesting. We're going to move towards bridge pose. Bring both feet underneath your knees, engaging the backs of the shoulders, the back onto the ground. Press the palms down onto the ground. On an inhale, you'll lift the hips and hold for 3. Take a deep breath in. And inhale, lift. Hold for out. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take a deep breath in. And let it go out. This time we'll lift on the out breath. Inhale. Exhale, palms press. Lift the hips. Breathe in for 3, 2, 1 more inhale, and lower down, out breath. Doing it 2 more times, this time on the in-breath. Exhale, in-breath lift. Engage the glutes, tuck the tailbone, out breath. 3, 2, 1, lower down. You have 1 more breath. In breath. Out breath, lift. Tuck the chin a little bit towards the chest. Push down through both heels. Push down through both palms. And hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Nicely done. We're going to move on to pigeon pose on our back. Bring the left ankle over the right knee and thread the arms between the leg so that you can grab onto your right leg with both palms. If this isn't possible, there's an opportunity here to use a strap or just stay in this figure 4 pose, and you could prop up onto your elbows. You have 3, 2, and 1. We'll switch sides. The right ankle is going to come over top of the left knee. Reach the arms between the legs or on top of the shin. And interlace the hands behind the thigh. And you breathe for 3, 2, 1. Let's switch one more time. Left ankle over right knee. Pigeon on your back, or reclined figure 4, reclined pigeon pose, plenty of names. Feel free to roll out the ankles. You have about 3 more seconds. Get the creaks and cracks out, and then switch sides. For 3, for 2, and 1. Nicely done. From this position, we're going to come onto hands and knees. So you can scoot your hips over to the side and work your way onto your hands and knees. Moving through cat-cow a few times before we make our way towards downward facing dog. Finding a neutral spine. Inhale, lift the chest and chin. Exhale, round the spine. Lift the heart up between the shoulder blades. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest and chin. Exhale, around the spine, draw the heart up between the shoulder blades. Moving through this at your own pace, feeling the articulation of the spine. Let the shoulders roll down behind the back. And using your palms and the tops of your feet as grounding, as reminders that you can press into the ground and feel the earth press back. We're making our way towards downward facing dog. You might walk the hands up just a little bit, the feet out long just a little bit, and then lift the hips up towards the sky. Heels can be lifted. Knees can be bent, whatever feels good. A reminder to not hang out in the fronts of the shoulders. So just make sure that you're grounded through the palms, you're lifting up through the shoulder blades and pressing the ground away from you. On an inhale, lift the left leg. On an exhale, step the foot between the hands, runner's lunge. Moving towards warrior 1. The right heel is coming down towards the ground. We're making an angle with the back foot, and the front foot faces forward. With our hands lifting up off the ground, we're grounding through the back leg, and arms reach up over the head. Beautifully done. Bring the ribs down so that we're tucking the tailbone, we're engaging the belly. Returning down to that runner's lunge, the back heel can lift. And we're going to move back into warrior 1 one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Put the right heel onto the ground. Lift. Beautiful. From this position, we're moving on to Skandasana on that back leg. You're going to push the front leg away from you and sink towards the back. Good, let's try it one more time. Arms lift up overhead, we're in warrior 1. We're pushing the ground away from us, straightening out this leg, lifting the toes, and then Skandasana on the right leg. Nicely done. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Moving back onto your warrior position. Hands come down to meet the mat. Making our way through a pigeon pose. We'll bring the left foot towards the right wrist and sink the hips towards the ground. Beautiful. Always an option to come back onto your back if this isn't feeling good for you. We're here briefly. Arms can stay propped, or we're coming down onto our elbows or onto our chest. Pigeon pose, feeling the back leg pressing down into the ground and allowing us to release the grip we might have on the hip. Nice and long from the shoulder to the ear, reaching through the top of the crown of the head. Beautifully done. We're going to make our way towards easy pose from here. So the back leg is going to meet the front leg and cross over top. We're here in easy pose. Let's take a twist. Arms come up over the head. The left arm reaches back. And again, arms reach up over the head. Left arm reaches back, right arm's reaching forward. Option to drop this hand down and reach up, or stay where you are with the arms in this nice T. Arms reach up over the head. That right foot is going to swing back around us. Hands can come back onto the ground. We're making our way towards plank pose. So this back knee is going to elevate, or this back foot is going to elevate the knee by pressing down through the toes, and our left knee is going to come into our chest. Feel free to do this from a knee position, like so. Down if it's a strain on the wrists or on the back. So press down through the right toes, lift up through the belly, press down through the ground, and plank pose. Inhale, lift the hips up over the head, and exhale, let it go. One more time. Let it go. One more time. And let it go. We're going to walk the hands up to meet the feet for a forward fold and slowly roll into a Tadasana. Hands come at your side. Beautiful. From here, we're going to turn and face the short edge of our mat and move to the other side. Inhale, arms lift up over the head. Exhale, forward fold. Step the feet back, downward facing dog. Crown of the head reaching towards the thumbs. Press down through the palms, lift up through the hips. On an inhale, the right leg lifts. On an exhale, step the foot between the hands. Moving towards warrior one, the left heel comes down, creating that 45-ish degree angle. Bend through the right knee, lift up through the hands. Shoulders are squaring towards the short side of the mat. Hips are squaring to that same 45-degree angle as the foot. Beautiful. From here, we're going to push the ground away from us, Skandasana towards the left knee. Straighten out the right leg and bend the back knee. Nice. Moving through that again, arms reaching up over the head. Bend through the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, push the front edge of the mat away as the toes lift. Bend through the back knee and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Returning towards your warrior one. Holding here. Arms are lifting. Arms are lifting. Tuck the tailbone. Reach the arms. Beautifully done. Hands are coming down to the mat. Pigeon pose on this side. Walking the right foot towards the left hand. You can stay propped, or you can come onto your elbows or chest. You're breathing here for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're bringing the left leg forward, easy pose. Introducing some twisting. Reach the arms up over the head. Exhale the right arm down, back behind the back. Beautiful twist. Nice, and reaching the backs of the arms towards the front of the room. Beautiful. Arms lift. Engage belly button to spine as you twist open. Feel free to stay here or plant the back palm. Lift the left arm. Nicely done. We'll make our way back through center. Arms lift up overhead. Palms are going to come down to the ground as we swing that left foot back around behind us. from this position, we're coming through our plank pose. Right knee is going to come into the chest. Feel welcome to keep the back knee down. If you'd like to move through the typical plank pose, you'll lift the back knee off the ground by pressing the left toes into the mat. Inhale, right knee to chest. And then exhale, extend it behind you. Holding here in plank pose, tuck the tailbone. Lift the head, the ears towards the front of the room. And exhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Take 3 deep breaths. When you're ready, the knees come down to meet the mat. You can sit in any position that feels good, perhaps easy pose, or with the blocks, or with the block underneath the tush. Let's take the arms up over our head. Inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Scoop up all that good energy that's flowing through the room. Exhale the hands through heart center. One breath for you, one for community, and one for all beings, living and non. May they be happy, healthy, and safe. Thank you so much for joining me for this Intro to Yoga Lesson 2. I hope that you found something valuable in this class and that you can walk into your first in-person class with confidence. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.